Winsford My History, Episode 3, Winsford Sporting Legends. Mention the name Fred Barnett to any young Winsford sports fan and they'll be all, who Barnett? And then start going on about Perry Berkhamshaw or any of the other current big names on the scene. But ask your granddad's uncle and she will tell you of the legend that lit up the field at Winsford's Barton Stadium, named after Barnett, were it not for the dyslexic Winsford signwriter. Barnett being the only striker in the league to score over 100 goals in one game, and famously noted for heading in his own corner, Fred was the complete package. Of course, this was in the days before they had TV cameras at the stadium, and anyone who couldn't get in or didn't have a mate living on Kingsway would stay at home and listen to the match on Cheshire Radio. In those days, the reporters had those big old square microphones and talked like Spitfire pilots, commentating also on the greyhound racing that took place in the same stadium. 6 dogs used to tear around the pitch, but the least said about the cheerleaders the better. On bank holiday, the football and greyhound racing would both take part at the same time, leading to some hilarious commentaries. And it's a great through ball from Pardo to Pongo. Pongo's coming up on the inside. He heads it over to Brandon. Brandon on the wing. Look at that fine thoroughbred stretch his legs. He really is a beautiful specimen. He heads it over to Galloping Graham, who's ahead of the pack. He shoots, and it's a photo finish for first place between Galloping Graham and Brandon. A statue of Fred Barnett was erected outside the stadium in a classic pose where Fred was performing his 5-ball keepy-ups. However, when Fred's balls were stolen, the statue was removed because Fred looked weird without them. Winsford's other sporting greats include James Boyley Harris, who reduced the marathon distance from 26 miles to 12 miles because Winsford didn't have enough miles of road. They only managed to get it to 12 miles because they did 6 laps of Granville Square. Philip won the first of these 6 half marathons, not only due to his amazing physical prowess, but also due to the fact that he didn't advertise the event, and he was the only participant. His dominance was soon ended in the 17th running of the race, where Philip came a miserable 28th out of a field of 19. Winsford became a big golfing town with the arrival of Knight's Grange Golf Course. Best Winsford golfer ever could be Randy Metfolk, Ford Slatley, John Jeffson, Graham Pornell, all of whom had ridiculous handicaps. Ford was a born-again Christian, born with one leg longer than the other, leading to his nickname Slice of Life. Randy Metfolk was much more touchy-feely when he met people, leading to his nickname Randy Metfolk. John Jeffson was responsible for making cycling safer in Winsford, leading to his nickname the Cycle Path. And Graham's father, Graham Pornell, was an ex-bongo player from India, where snooker was invented, and once combined the 2 games in a sporting experiment, leading to the nickname Snolf. These 4 men were Winsford golfing pioneers and hand-built the Knight's Grange Golf Course, a fact that is denied to this day. Other sports in which Winsfordians have excelled include tennis, squash, off-ground tick, and with facilities like the new gyms popping up all around the town, Winsford's sporting future looks bright. And Winsford's greatest ever player-manager, Jamie Mojo Morris, who holds the record for player-manager that has retired more times than he has scored. And he has scored over 90 goals. As he would say, the future looks orange. I'll be back soon. I'm Mark Curzon. Good night. Or good day if it's day when you're watching.